News Channel 7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Good old Frosty that was built a few days ago still standing pretty tall with the frigid temperatures that we've seen so far this new year throughout the weekend. It has been cold. Woke up on New Year's Day to 1 single degree in my backyard. 21 was our high today in Boise. When it's this cold, I don't know about you, but I start to look at the neighbors and thinking, where could I find a warm up? So you can pick any spot on the map. Maybe a rainy 42 degrees up in Seattle is your perfect weather, or a balmy 59 degrees in New York City on this brand new week of a new year. So some balmy temperatures across the eastern seaboard while we are trudging through the frigid cold. It will warm up though this week, closer to average for this time of year. So that's why I show you these numbers. Where should we be for an average high for this time of year? 37 degrees. That's as cold as it gets for our average highs here in the Boise area, and we'll be much closer to that for the middle of the week through the end of the week. The record for this day set back in 1939 of 57 degrees. Now here's the timeline for tomorrow. If you need a travel day, tomorrow is the best day of the week to do it. It is the longest window of dry and quiet weather. I say quiet though, and then I tell you that the wind will be howling out of the southeast. But look at this gradual warm up that we're in store for, getting much closer to average temperatures. We get some sunshine back in, but the cold wind chill will be very noticeable through the day tomorrow. Maybe not the best day to take the holiday decorations down from the house. Here's a look at our high temperatures tomorrow afternoon, even though we're shooting for the mid-30s through the Treasure Valley, with the wind really kicking into gear through the afternoon, gusting between 30 to 35 miles per hour out of the southeast. It'll feel like it's in the teens and the 20s through much of the day. So this is what we're dressing for heading out the door tomorrow, even despite the sunshine. Now late in the day, that's when our weather pattern turns quite active again, and it stays active through the rest of the week. So once this snow pushes in from the northwest, Monday late afternoon into the evening hours, we're going to continue to see rounds of snow mixing with some rain through the rest of the week. And you see that this forecast model is giving us rain tomorrow evening. I think that initially it starts as snow, but then it does fall as more of a wet snowfall. Nevertheless, by early Tuesday morning, I would plan for a slow commute, and be sure to check in with Larry Gebert and see what those conditions are like on Tuesday morning. Add some extra time onto that morning plan. Throughout the day on Tuesday, looking for some scattered snow showers. The heaviest snow for our mountain areas will push in late Tuesday through the overnight hours, and some of those highest peaks above 6,000 feet are going to pick up to 3 feet of snow. 3 feet of snow through Tuesday night into midday Wednesday. This is a lot of snow on the way for our Idaho mountains. Looking to mix to rain showers by Wednesday and into Thursday. We have a rain-snow mix for the valley locations. By Friday, looks like mainly rain. This is a lot of information to digest. I understand that. Looking at the snow potential again through Tuesday morning, there is that potential for 1 to 3 inches throughout the Treasure Valley, picking up a little bit more through midday on Wednesday. But it could be more of a wet, heavy snow, and it's compacting because it is wet and heavy. So again, those headlines that are in place for us: wind advisory, winter weather advisory, and the winter storm warning. Not just heavy snow, but also blowing and drifting snow that could reduce visibility. So here's breaking it all down in the 7-day forecast. And of course, you can always find this and more detail in written form at ktvb.com, because again, I know there's a lot to digest here, a lot to unpack. I guess the main headline that I want to get across, Katya, is tomorrow is probably the best travel day for the roads as things get really active for the rest of the week.
And 3 feet of snow, that's a lot. We usually say inches, but 3 feet. I know Brundage said they have the second snowiest December since the last decade.
I'm sure they're enjoying it.
It is piling up and making me want to get out there. Thank you. Well, coming up in